Welcome back. In this video and workbook, we're going to be discussing water damage. According to the Insurance Information Institute, almost 1 in 4 losses involve water from either freezing or broken pipes. And this does not include water that is a byproduct of windstorm, leaky roofs, or water used in fighting fires. Now that's a lot of water, and the average cost to repair that water damage is over $6,000 per claim. Water losses are classified by category. There are 3 categories appropriately titled Category 1, Category 2, and Category 3. If you want a detailed discussion on water, complete with technical jargon, order a copy of the ANSI IICRC S500 manual. If, however, you want the simplified version, well, here goes. Category 1 water is the most benign. It's also called clean water. These losses originate from sources that pose little threat to human life or safety. If left untreated, Category 1 can deteriorate into Category 2 water. Category 2 water is also referred to as gray water. Now, gray water contains contaminants that could cause harm to humans. Category 2 water can quickly deteriorate into Category 3 water if it's not remediated. Category 3 water is known as black water. And this is the truly nasty stuff and will contain pathogens and or contaminants that can cause serious harm or perhaps even kill you. Think about the dead bodies in the water and the chemical spills that occurred during Hurricane Katrina, and you get an idea of how nasty this water can truly be. Getting rid of this type of water is best left to the professionals. But regardless of the category of water, time is always of the essence. If you wait before taking action, the damage will get worse, and there is always the potential for mold growth starting usually within 12 to 24 hours following the event. Now, you also need to be aware that not all water loss is covered. Water from flood, and floods defined as a general inundation of a normally dry area covering 2 or more acres, is not covered under either a homeowner's policy or business owner's policy. That's the bad news. The good news is that you can purchase flood coverage, so talk to your insurance agent to get more information on this. Another type of water damage, which also generates particularly nasty types of losses, comes from water that backs up through sewers or drains. This too is not covered under standard homeowners or business owners policies, but like flood, you can also purchase insurance coverage to protect you from this exposure. Mold is a problem with water losses, and where water damage is covered, if mold is involved, you should be aware that your policy may have severe restrictions as to how much money the insurance company will pay to remediate the mold. Again, you can usually purchase additional coverage for this exposure. Funny how that works, isn't it? And lastly, there are quirks in the homeowner's policy that allow for payment on dwelling damage due to leaky roofs, but not for personal property. And most commercial policies exclude both types of damage if it arises from a leaky roof. With water losses, prompt notification to the insurance company is vital. Most insurance companies have agreements with water extraction companies that they can call upon to mitigate the damages, but time is of the essence. Also, proving damage from water can be tricky. The workbook provides you with some useful tips that will greatly help you in this area. Some types of damage that involve water may not be suitable for quick settlement. Marble floors are an example. They are particularly susceptible to damage from an inundation that makes repair virtually impossible. The damage actually occurs to the finish. This takes between 4 and 6 months to manifest itself after the water has been extracted. The same thing goes for hardwood floors. They can begin to squeak over time once they've dried out. So don't always be in a rush to conclude your claim if it involves these types of water damage. Well, that's it for Water Damage 101. And I have to give a word of special thanks to my friend Blaine Perry for his technical assistance on the workbook and hence this video. Thanks, Blaine. I appreciate it. Be sure to download your free workbook for additional information on water damage. This is Benefit Bill bringing you information that you can use to take charge of your claim for greater gain. Have a great day.